Oh yes, guys and girls, welcome back to another episode of myself, Luke. So in today's episode, we're going to fly right into the Bitcoin price in just a second. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave a like if you can do so, and also even a dislike is no problem. It's all good for the algorithm, so please do that, and also the bell notification as well, so that you can keep updated with each and every video that I publish. So before we go into some of the news about altcoins, as you can see, with the altcoins, everything is bleeding. There's blood on the streets. It's a bloodbath out there. So, like in yesterday's episode, don't panic. There could be more downwards action with the altcoins. We're not out of the woods yet. But like I mentioned yesterday, for me, when I see this, not financial advice, of course, do your own research, have your own strategy, your own plan, action plan in crypto. I see this, I buy more because I buy the dip. So it's trying to change your, of course, I mean, it could go down another 20, 30%. Some altcoins are down 40, 50%. So for me, depending on, I mean, right now, I do think that we're in the middle of the bull market. It hasn't really, we haven't gone into that parabolic phase yet. So this could be one of the last opportunities to jump into altcoins at bear market prices, which I mentioned yesterday. You can go and check out that video yesterday. So yes, it doesn't look good. The human sentiment right now on the fear and greed index is neutral. So yeah, Bitcoin, altcoins, people don't know which way it's going. Some people are panicking, other people aren't. So could we go lower? Of course we could. But yet again, when everybody expects one thing, and a lot of news articles that I've been reading today and yesterday are extremely bearish with altcoins, but that's the moment for me when everybody's bearish, you need to be bullish, and vice versa. So again, you do as you wish. You need to do your own research, of course, and whatever coins you're in, just make sure you have a plan. Make sure you stick to it throughout this crazy ride that we're going through right now. So if you're new to crypto, to altcoins, then welcome to these pullbacks. If you're an old timer, you know what to expect. You're probably just here relaxing. I saw a funny tweet the other day about, well, there's loads of tweets about new timers in crypto and old timers, and how relaxed the old timers are when they see days like this. So this is just another. It's another day in crypto. It's a normal Tuesday. It is what it is, and you have to try and get into you have to try and get into that psychological way of buying those dips. So seeing when it's red, you buy your altcoins and you DCA. You don't throw obviously everything at it. You don't throw your whole house or whatever into an altcoin. That'll just be absolutely stupid. They could go down, like I just said, even more. But dollar cost averaging into it is one of the safest and best ways in crypto. So that's with the altcoins. Just going over into Bitcoin then. So what am I seeing right now with Bitcoin? There is two things I'm going to check out in just a second. An indicator. We're going to look at the Bollinger Bands on the 4 hour. They're squeezing up. We are due for a big move very, very soon. And the longer this goes on, the bigger the parabolic move is going to be. So either to the upside, to the downside. Personally, I think to the upside, we still could come down to these levels of 60 and 58k. That's highly probable right now. It looks like we're going down to these levels. But most likely, we get a nice bounce off the support of 60k or 58k. So I'm just waiting patiently for this. I'm not jumping into any trades. But one thing that you should look out is we are forming right now this pattern. So we've got this falling wedge. So you can clearly see, and this is usually a bullish thing. So how do we measure this? Well, we just measure basically a falling wedge. We would measure to the top of the wedge. So if obviously we break a lot lower, then this will be invalidated and will probably most likely come tumbling down to that 60k level and retest this, which would be a 6-7% move. Okay, so again, you've got my Bitflex and Bybit links in the description below, so go ahead, sign up for free and start your trading. You can go long, you can go short, you can use leverage if you're an experienced trader. Just be very careful, don't get wrecked, don't get greedy as you trade. So we do have this falling wedge, which is usually a bullish thing, and especially we are in a bull market, so the price target would be the top of the wedge, so roughly 72k, which would be, if we break out over the next few days and we go up there, it's a nice 8.5% move. So do you know what? I'm going to keep this here so we can see if this thing plays out. Now, of course, it would be invalidated if we break a lot lower, but if we stay in this falling wedge, as we'll see in the Bollinger Bands in just a second, they are tightening up on the 4 hour. We could literally, before you know it, swing back up, break this resistance, and then come flying up to 72k. That's how fast things can move in Bitcoin and crypto. So we do have this falling wedge. If we go to the 4 hour, and let's check out the Bollinger Bands on the 4 hour. And you can see we had a squeeze up here. We did fall a lot lower, and right now, yeah, we're squeezing up tight, and it's quite almost perfect inside this falling wedge as well. So do expect some move happening within the next maybe few hours, few days. We could go all the way until the 23rd, so it's only what, 4 or 5 days away before we see a breakout or a breakdown from this falling wedge pattern. So that's pretty much it for the technical. So if you're day trading, then just watch this falling wedge quite closely, keep your eye on it. It could be an interesting move for you if you want to I mean, if it breaks and we go lower, then you've got a nice short here. Personally, again, if you're not new to the channel, I do not trade, I don't day trade, I prefer swing trading. So either I'm waiting for that 60k level or that 73,844 level to jump into a swing long. Personally, I prefer that we come down and retest the 60k. I prefer to jump into a swing long position lower with a very low leverage, and then I will be trading this thing towards the upside. So we're going to keep an eye on that together. This falling wedge pattern could be an interesting one, could be an interesting trade. And again, if you're going to take this, just wait for the breakout or the breakdown, be reactive. Set maybe a little reminder, maybe at 64k 400, and up here at 66,700, and then you get that notification and you can jump into a trade. And again, that is not financial advice. You have to do your own research, of course, your own TA, and also look at if you need financial help, seek an expert, please do so. So yeah, in a nutshell, basically we are it's going to be explosive. I mean, we have been coiling up for 111 days, 112 days now, and we are due for a massive explosion to the upside. And speaking of explosion, in altcoins, we have lost around 500 million various assets being liquidated in the matter of hours with the altcoins. So people, obviously you've heard this, buy the dip sentiment. I always say this, most people do. Everything, I mean, there's blood on the streets, everything is down, so why not buy the dip? And what's interesting is the Bitcoin dominance update. I like this, it's from Dami DeFi. The best is yet to come for altcoins. He says, I don't think Bitcoin dominance goes higher than 58, 60k. If you're not new to the channel, if you are one of my subscribers, you know that I talk about the Bitcoin dominance a lot. It's very important that you get used to the Bitcoin dominance, especially if you're in altcoins. If you're in altcoins and the Bitcoin dominance is at 58, 60%, then the altcoins are going to be bleeding out and you're not going to be making any money. And here he goes on to say that the charts show there is still more, sadly, more room for pain for the altcoin. So if we do go up from 50, I think we're at 55%, something like that at the moment. I didn't check today. But if we do come up another 3, 4, 5%, then yeah, altcoins are going to suffer. So some people, their strategy is that they move their altcoins into Bitcoin, into stable coins. They wait for the dominance to fall, then jump in. That's a different strategy. For me, I just dollar cost average. I don't care what the altcoins do. I've got my coins, my bags in AI and gaming, and I'll just be buying up the dips especially in the bull market that we're in, and then I'll be selling 80% during the end of this cycle. Cycles usually rhyme. I'm not saying that it's a definite. Anything could happen, a black swan event, whatever could happen, and you could get absolutely wrecked. That's why it's important to DCA into coins, because you're only affording what you can lose to afford, basically. So the patience is key. And many times on my channel, I talk about being patient. It is very true. Keep holding your alts, and altcoin season will start relatively soon, according to Dammy DeFi. So yeah, potentially I do agree with him. There could be more pain ahead. We're stuck in this channel. We could be going up to that 60%. I don't think, like he said, we shouldn't go higher than 60%. I'd be very, very surprised if we go higher than 58%, to be fair. We could hit that 58%, and then the altcoin season will probably start at the end of this year. I was hoping for an altcoin season in the summer. It could happen. It could, I mean, things happen so fast in crypto, but most likely we could have a really boring summer, and then from September we have a massive pullback with Bitcoin, and then October through to 2025, Bitcoin has maybe a blow off top, and then altcoin season will probably, a massive altcoin season will start very shortly. So we do have to break down, in my opinion, below 50%. So we still have to come down between 5-10%. If we go below 50%, if we go into the 40%, then altcoin season is going to be absolutely epic. You're going to see your portfolio 2x every day for, I mean, your altcoins will 2-3x every day for like 2-3 weeks. That's a true altcoin season, where your altcoin is going up 100-200% every single day for like 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That is an altcoin season. We've had altcoin rallies. I mean, the meme coins at the moment, we've had, let's say, a meme coin season, but right now the meme coins also are bleeding out and basically hitting critical support with the meme coins. So if you're in meme coins, let me know which meme coins you're in. Just be careful with meme coins. They have done really, really well over the past year. But again, this is something which is driven by human sentiment. It's a community. Most of these don't even have any utility with it. It's just, community drives the price with the meme coins, and they can come hurtling back down quite quickly. So be very, very careful with meme coins. I'm not saying don't have any. I do. I'm not going to say which ones. But yeah, I mean, maybe hold a few percent in meme coins throughout a bull market. It doesn't hurt to hold a few percent in meme coins. So just be patient. That's the key from this. Buy the dip. Be patient with your altcoins with this bull market. Don't get impatient and start panicking, selling everything. I mean, you do as you wish, of course. If you want to start selling everything now, then by all means sell. Do as you want. Don't listen to what I'm saying. And also compare there's a really good crypto YouTubers out there. I am new to YouTube at this moment, but I have been in the space now for around 7 years, and most of the time I've seen this the last 7-8 years. History does repeat in crypto. It's not 100%, but it rhymes. And so you won't regret it by the end of this year. You shouldn't, unless a massive black swan event happens, but you should be fine if you are patient. So that's about it for today. I'm going to keep an eye out on this. I'll probably, if anything happens, I will tweet. So please go and follow me on Twitter. My Twitter description is in my Twitter link is in the description below. So you can go and subscribe to that, and I will, if anything happens, tweet a lot faster than doing a video. So thanks guys and girls for watching, sticking around to the end. Have a great, what day is it today? It's Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye.